Pounding the Meat podcast. How is everyone doing this evening? It is Thursday. It is February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day. So shout out to all you and your Valentines, all you people. Mr. Beefy, how are you, my friend? What's cracking? A lot of asses yesterday. It was Valentine's Day. How you doing? Kirk Hall, what is up, man? How are you, Kirk? Juan, what is good, brother? How are you? I'm doing well, man. There wasn't going to be a show tonight. And, you know, I just wasn't feeling it. Tired, a lot of work going on, all that stuff. And then Jones said, no, I thought there was a show. I said, okay, if you said there's a show, then I could listen to the King. There's a show. And then the show's about to start, and Jones is like, I'll be late. Listen, I'm letting it slide because it is, it's that holiday, it's that season, it's that month. So I'm letting it slide. But Jones, wait till you get on here, you son of a bitch. You're lucky I love you, King. Let me bring on the crew. I got Joey V in the building. Shout out to Joey V. What is going on, bro? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. You know, it's great
everything?
when I went to the store today and all the chocolate candy was 50% off.
Ooh, that's, yeah, all the Reese's.
But I'm a little bitter because somebody likes to be a little bitter when you toss them out once in WWE 2K.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about. We have the Canadian King here, Mr.
I'm never
Matt
bitter.
Panetta. How are you? Okay,
I'm always
bro.
sweet.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Pods That Rock, how are you? Juan says, holiday of getting laid. I thought it said laid off for a second. I was like, damn, bro, sorry about that.
Easy.
That's good.
It's all the love.
Miguel, what's good, homie? Yeah, so Jones is supposed to be on here. I don't know where the hell he's at. He tells me,
Are we
listen,
surprised at this point?
I'm going to be late. And I go, Jones, you're the one that called the show. So I don't appreciate you calling the show and then being late to it. You know, I have a problem with that.
I think, you know, Jones is a little mad that TNA owners send a letter to talent. Like, yo, this is what happened.
Is Jones is having a it's that good time of the month and it's that bad time of the month for him. You know what I'm saying? And what is up, E? We're talking about Jones here, E, and how Jones calls a show tonight, and he decides he can be late to it after calling it. And now listen, Beefy, you might be right here. You might be right. If he's clapping cheeks, what do I say to that?
No, he gets a
What do I say to
pass.
Yeah,
100%.
I can't tell him you should.
Here we are on camera right now, and Jones is clapping cheeks.
I should not tell him that you should be clapping cheeks, or you shouldn't be clapping cheeks and hanging out with us. You know what I'm saying? It's the way it works. Let me see. Okay. Anyway, he told me he'll be on soon. What is up, Drew? How are you? And you're right. This is incredible content. This is actually probably some of the most epic content besides Jones slapping cheeks you'll ever see. Luckily, hopefully we can get, hey, stopping clapping cheeks and talk wrestling, right? Jones, if you hear this, pull out and let's go. Pull out and let's go. It was tough finding some wrestling news this week. I'll be honest with you.
Well, I mean, we weren't on last week about the slap.
That's true. The Rock is slapping his way into WrestleMania. I mean, we could start with that, even though it's kind of old news, but we never really gave our takes on that, right? Panetta,
I think he should have hit him harder.
You didn't seem really thrilled with the kickoff show.
Yeah.
It started off, and I might get some flack for this. It started off extremely boring. The main event, once Roman came on, then I was all eyes. But the start of the show just did nothing for me. snooze fest. Roman comes out, then my eyes were wide open. That was the best part. Epic content, good build to WrestleMania. But yeah. He should have slapped Cody a little harder.
Yeah, you know, I'll agree with you on something. It was pretty boring in the beginning. You know, when they do those fake like discussion shows or talk shows together, when they have those fake the pre-game ESPN vibe stuff, I'm not feeling that. I never felt that in pro wrestling whatsoever. When they fake discuss, who do you think's gonna win tonight? I don't know. Like, come on, bro. You know, it's boring to me, so I get that. But
it's kind of like the Rumble report with Mean Gene.
Yeah, like only that has a nostalgia factor to it, right? Yeah. When you go back to those, you feel good. But when it's a bunch of legend wrestlers discussing what they think's gonna happen or who they think deserves it and all that, just shut the fuck up.
One of my favorite was a WrestleMania 9 report. Mean Gene's like, the Nasty Boys are going to step aside to let the Mega Maniacs face Money Inc.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they said that in the back. Vince, let us step aside. Listen, the one thing I did like about the kickoff show was the background, the bloodline, family tree. I thought that was pretty fun.
That was pretty epic. You got to turn that into a t-shirt.
I didn't realize the family tree was that large.
Dude, they also omitted quite a few family members too.
I didn't realize.
But then you got people like, oh, The Rock's not really related, man. His mom wasn't really blood related.
Oh, really?
Oh, they made a blood pact, right? Yeah. Who are we to say if they did or they did not?
So if I cut my hand with another Samoan, like say I got with Fatu, because he's pretty accessible, right? Jacob Fatu is his name. Mm-hmm. The one who's in TNA. Is that TNA guy or?
Thought it was MLW.
Or is it MLW?
Although he is currently a free agent right now.
He's a free agent. So Jacob Fatu, he's the one that really no one cares about. I'll do a blood pact with him.
You said Jacob Fatu and TNA. Jones right now is just he's clapping cheeks even harder.
I'm trying to bait him.
Jones is like, yeah, what?
I'm trying to bait him. He just puts the legs down.
Yep.
Hey guys, I'm here. I'm waiting for Jones to pop up. Somebody say Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu. Is that his real name? Jacob?
It's like anybody that mentions Jacob Fatu, it's like the bat signal in the sky. You know, it's got Jones's.
That's an odd Samoan name, isn't it? Jacob.
He'll be here.
Jacob. It's a pretty Caucasian name, wouldn't you say? For a Samoan. Dwayne. What am I saying? What am I talking about here? Let me see. They added Gary Albright and he married into the family.
That says everything you need to know.
Yeah, you know, I could try and marry. If my marriage ever goes south, I'll give Nia Jax a call. I say, Nia, listen.
You'll see Vinny's name.
I mean, it's either Nia or Tamina, so I mean, you have options.
Take your pick. Options. You need a lot of loving.
You can always have Ava.
Oh, who is that? Listen, I have a question for you. Who is that one chick on NXT? Oh,
Lola Vice.
Is that her name? I think I'm gonna go watch NXT. Bro.
She's the one that cashed in the little contract to the women's title match.
What's her name? Lola?
Lola Vice. She's a former MMA girl.
Lola Vice. Yeah, she was badass. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's get back to penis, shall we? The Rock, you know, he comes out, he does his thing. They're saying that The Rock and Roman will be the main event. Because it'll be a blockbuster event, and then all of a sudden, Cody comes out, and he goes, no, hell no.
This is bullshit.
This is bullshit. I won the Rumble, therefore I decide what I get to do, because I won the Rumble. And then then Roman insults Cody's father. I mean, you all have seen this.
I thought he was going to start crying heavily at that point.
The Rock comes out and he goes, you insult my blood. That's my blood. His blood is my blood. Family, and then slaps Cody. Like literally slaps him.
The unedited version is amazing.
And
it is.
I do know how to react to that. Like a slap? Bro, you're the Rock. Why are you slapping boys, bro?
Laying the slap down.
The smackdown.
I mean, he did always slap with his punches in the ring. He did always slap.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's his thing, I guess. He should have spit in the hand.
He should have. It would have made. And he slaps him, right? And then kind of all hell
breaks loose.
Right? Nick Aldis is out there. Triple H is out there.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins is just standing there.
Seth Rollins, he gets involved because he has nothing else going on.
Yeah.
It's funny. The more and more they do this, the more and more Seth's title is irrelevant. Are you feeling this too?
I think it's Roman, because he's like, yo, Cody, man. I mean, it's nothing wrong being second place winning that title,
bro.
Like Roman just cut them up.
Buried that title, and it hasn't been around very long. But he just
now here's what I laugh at. Okay, the SmackDown before this press conference, Cody's like, yo, I'm not gonna face you yet. I got a guy. He lets The Rock, and then he has a change of heart 6 days later. No, this is bullshit. Like, hold on, you're the one that said, it's like,
and walked out with your tail between your legs.
Yeah, like Cody came out of that press conference like, yeah.
Listen,
I don't want to say the word, but it's a bitch.
Seth, listen, Seth, bro, this ain't your year, bro. This ain't your year. The more I'm watching it, bro, on Raw, the promo where he's basically begging to be involved, like, bro, that's the vibe I'm getting, bro. Like, he has nothing else going on, bro. You're a world champion. You're a world champion of Raw. Why do you give a shit about
Cody,
what's
if you
going
need
on?
help, I'm gonna help you.
I'll be there for you.
I'll tag with you.
I'll be your hero. Like, that's what
bro. And
it screams desperation.
It's scary, bro. Like, it makes me think: do they really give a shit about that title at all?
And then he's saying to Cody, you need to win because you have to take the title away from Roman, because if you don't, that means Roman's going to be fighting less. He'll be on TV less. And you think, dude, you're a world champion.
Why do you care
on that title? Who gives a shit if Roman's on TV or not? You've always, ever since you won that title, you've made it. That's the workhorse belt, right? That's what separates you from Roman. So whether Roman holds the belt or not, that doesn't change your worth as a champion.
Yeah, and I see what they're doing here. They're trying to set something up, possibly some type of tag or something like that. But what I'll tell you is this: the problem that with this booking or this writing is it's really destroying the world championship, the world heavyweight championship. It's really hurting it.
If I was Seth, I would have been like, yo, you can go beat Roman, but remember, this is the workhorse title.
This is the real shit.
I'm the one that's defending it.
Like, go do your thing, bro. I don't give a shit what you choose. Look at how he tried to
sell the belt in order to kind of persuade Cody to challenge him instead of Roman. And then the following week on Raw, he kind of just backpedals.
Yeah, like,
no, bro. Go fight Roman. I understand. Do it for everybody.
Go
finish your story, Cody.
Yeah. But Seth, finish changing your clothing. All right, let Cody finish his story. If this motherfucker comes out with bows on his shoes one more time, I get fashion. I like Yeezy's clothing. I'm not gonna lie, I like some Yeezy things. But bro, I'm not walking out on a stage with bows on my shoes and I'm claiming I'm the world champion.
So when all this happened, when it was gonna be The Rock versus Roman, some of us were like, yeah, others were like, Oh, God. But I'll tell you this. The Rock and Roman together, dude, is coming out strong.
I fell in love.
Because if Rock goes to Hollywood Rock, like, I loved Hollywood Rock. Hilarious. corporate Rock. Like when Seth is like, that's bullshit. Rock's like, shut up, we run this shit. And he's like,
I fell in love, bro. Like that's what I wanted from. Remember when they first faced off in SmackDown? And I remember typing in the chat. I was like, I wish they would have hugged. And just like a major swerve, right?
But when they went like this, and I was
bro,
like,
when they did the hands, I was like, bro, that's what I wanted. I wanted the Rock to be bloodline. Yeah.
I wonder if this booking is like the Rock's like, yo, you want to boo me? You want me to be, boo me? Guess what? I'm gonna embrace it.
I think they shifted it.
I
think they shifted it. They had to.
The reception was so bad online.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude.
But now it's like, yo, The Rock and Roman together. Because like what Panetta said, it got interesting when Roman came out, interrupting, Seth or whatever, and just tearing his ass apart in that title. And then Cody comes out and Roman's just, and every time The Rock would speak, Roman's like, yeah.
Yeah. You're right, Rock. You're right, Dwayne.
But see, this is the thing. Like, Rock came out on top. Rock is when you look at the dynamics of the bloodline now, who's the leader?
Yeah.
Right? Because I don't really think Roman came out on top of that promo, all things considered. Rock, he was following Rock on the way out.
Yeah, it looked
Rock
like
was taking the lead,
like Rock's
right?
running shit. Yeah.
And if that's the case, it does make for a good storyline.
I'm feeling it
down the road. If they don't fight at WrestleMania and they set this up for the following Mania or at SummerSlam, or whatever, it's going to be interesting.
I think it will be a tag team match night one.
Oh my God.
Rock and Roman versus Seth and Cody.
Seems that way, yeah.
And then night two, it's going to be, Cody versus Roman, Seth versus whoever. But here's the thing. If you do that, like, I understand that, okay? I think, Roman and Rock, versus Cody and Seth. But you're looking at this. Where does Seth's title match fall in night two? Because I figured it would have closed night one. But they're like, yo, your title's like not the work. You may be the workhorse, but remember, your title is like,
You might be in the middle of night two, do the tag match because that's the match that matters for you, Seth, right? And then get your ass whooped by Drew night two, around third or fourth on the card. Sound good? All right, see you later.
If they're the second match on the card, I feel bad because I remember Jericho saying you never want to be match two on a WrestleMania
two.
And here's the thing: if Drew wins the title on night two against Seth, does that make a very angry, kind of bitter Seth Rollins going into that main event?
Yeah.
I'll tell you this: Drew wins night two WrestleMania. I would love a Drew CM Punk title match at SummerSlam.
So would I. Based on their promos,
they're setting it up.
Yes,
you got the T-shirt with the grave.
Yeah, they're setting it up.
Now I'll tell you this, man. I loved Punk on commentary at the presser when he's like, "No, my boss hits me. I'm swinging back," and I'm like, "Yes."
Slap people in the face.
Yeah, it's pro wrestling for Christ's sake. We handle it. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, he was loving it. He was having a good time.
But it seems like Punk's like having fun in WWE again. Like it's
they're letting him loose. They're letting him loose.
Yeah,
do your thing. Just don't.
The best thing is though, Rock was on the stage and he didn't have a live mic when Punk was going off, and you can see Rock just looking at Punk from afar. Oh man, it was good.
Yeah, Rock stared him down. No, I agree with you, Mr. Beefy. I want Drew to get his heel title run. He's so much better as a heel. The baby face was so cringe, and it was during COVID. The Thunderdome era. It sucked. Yeah. So he needs this run.
I think they want to give him that WrestleMania moment that he never got.
He deserves it.
But him like hilarious, like a heel, like cracks me up.
Oh, he's great. He's a fantastic heel. I'm enjoying this really mean, bitter Drew.
I could see him. He's winning the belt. He's not going to be a boring champion. Whoever he fights, he'll is going to defend that title.
Oh yeah,
and he doesn't. I don't know if he has a contract yet, but
he'll troll.
I'm sure it will be.
He'll do the troll stuff. I like trolling Drew. With the shirts
and even on social media. His social media game is strong.
Yeah, he's really up in his troll game. So shout out to Drew McIntyre.
Even his thing with Sammy when Sammy's walking by.
Get rid of the sword, man. You don't even need it.
Here's the thing.
Don't do the sword.
If Seth loses that belt, which I think we all feel that he's going to, does Cody finish the story at WrestleMania?
No,
no.
I don't think he does.
I don't think so, bro.
You want to know what I think?
No, we're not finishing shit.
I'm sorry. I think The Rock's going to help Roman beat Cody.
I pray to God he does.
Because of what happened. Or Jacob Fatu, maybe. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Listen, I don't want this story to finish ever. Right? That's just me. But, no.
I don't see it happening because of Michael Cole's comment at the Rumble.
What'd he say?
When he's like, when Roman was coming out for the match, he goes, everybody's complaining because Roman's a part-time champion. He doesn't, you don't want him? Well, beat him. And it's like.
Okay, chill, Cole. Damn, Cole. The fuck?
It just gives like when he makes that comment, it's like, they're watching, listening. But listen, Roman's on a roll. Like Roman, they're not going to have Roman lose.
Can you imagine
the ultimate baby face,
at this point, Roman not having the title? I can't.
No, I can't even picture it.
I think Cody was in a lose-lose situation at WrestleMania. It's like, say if he faced Seth. If he beats Seth, then that's like 3 to 4 matches in a row that he beat Seth.
Yeah.
And if you include live shows, I think he's beaten him every time at every live event. Seth has never beaten Cody. So he's like 0-25. It's Cody Rhodes. He's not going to win.
Bro, how do you build the ultimate baby face, right? In pro wrestling, you keep fucking them over.
Yeah.
That's how you build the ultimate baby face, because once the story's finished, I'm sorry, but Cody's done.
I can't see Cody.
His popularity will slowly die. I'm telling you.
He's a better chaser than I think he will.
I agree. I agree. The people love the chase.
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of remind me of Sami Zayn vibes. What happened?
Yeah.
Even though he lost, the crowd realized, well, it ain't happening, so fuck him.
Yep. And as soon as Kevin Owens and Zayn won the tag titles, it was great in that moment. And then
it without the bloodline, Sammy is like, But like when Cody comes out and you hear the "We Want Cody" chants, I've also heard Cody sucks chants along with those.
Yeah, you got Rock
quiet,
fans out
but
there,
they're there, right?
Yeah.
They are there, and that's where the Rock fans are going to come out strong. But you know what? The fact that we still don't know for certain what's going to happen, this is the better storytelling that WWE has done in a very long time.
I agree.
I mean, can you imagine corporate Rock and Roman?
Shout out to
I'd
WWE,
love it,
bro.
I would love
WWE. Shout out to them guys, man, doing their thing. So let's go to the other side of the fence here. We have AEW, right? We have Revolution.
Everything's great.
This Saturday, right? I mean, according to Khan and Meltzer, everything's fantastic.
Well, did you hear they're getting a new set after Revolution?
Another one?
A new set and stage, I believe.
Interesting.
Or no, man. Well, they got. I just watched Dynamite last night, and it looked like they changed the screens a little bit. Was I wrong?
I didn't pay attention to that.
Bigger.
To be honest,
it looked bigger. I don't know, but I know they got all the screens like WWE on the ring side, the apron, and all that. You got Sting's final match. That's basically the reason to watch the event, is to watch Sting's final match. That's what they're laying everything on, or they're putting the whole pay-per-view on Sting's back. Poor guy. Doesn't look like Jeff Hardy will be showing up to the event.
Not at all. After those clips from Rampage that have leaked online.
And listen, Jones told me this. He goes, listen, it was Sammy Guevara's fault, right? If in case you all didn't know, they were taping Rampage last night, and Sammy Guevara did a backwards moonsault or something, or a backflip splash or whatever. And his knees landed on Jeff Hardy's head, right? Knocked Jeff Hardy completely out.
Yeah.
So they had to stop the match and check on him. First of all, what the hell is Jeff Hardy still doing wrestling? That's my question. And I understand that Jones said, it is all Sammy Guevara. That was Sammy Guevara's fault. He shouldn't.
It's not the first time Sammy has hurt somebody.
But then I respond with the same question. What the hell is Jeff Hardy still doing in a wrestling ring? The dude this year probably is probably his 36th concussion, right? and probably has CTE out the ass right now.
It's not looking good.
And they're still, and Tony Khan is still sending him out there.
They have the safest locker room in all of wrestling, Vinny. What are you saying?
Oh, that's
Safest
what it is.
gorilla.
So they're getting the new set, and guess what's returning? The tunnels.
Ah, they're bringing the tunnels back. Maybe Fight Forever will be accurate now. And speaking
$30 bucks. $30.
The biggest Fight Forever fan on God's green earth, ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you King Jones. Welcome, my king. How are you?
Biggest fan. That's why you lying to the fans again.
I will say this. There's one good thing about AEW Fight Forever. The online features is way better than WWE 2K23.
Jones, I'm not going to lie. I did trash season 3 when I saw what came with it. But then I'm not going to lie. I saw those beach arenas, and I'm like, I kind of want them. Cheeks are clapped. Jones, welcome.
Okay.
We were all talking about the reason why you were late, and the only reason we could not get mad at you for is if you were clapping cheeks. And so cheeks are clapped. Welcome to the show.
Jones, just tell me Jacob Fatu's costing Cody at Mania.
Actually, I think it's going to be somebody completely different.
Tamina?
Jones.
Rollins.
No, come on, dude.
Hey, Seth is going to turn on Cody after he loses his belt.
You left me on stage looking like a quote-unquote jackass when you could have picked me. So you left me hanging?
I could see
He does.
Seth.
He
If
does.
they do the tag match, Seth hitting
And
Cody.
since when do we trust Seth Rollins?
I could see Seth hitting Cody with the chair, turning on him.
Like, how many times has he turned his back or been involved in a turn? Why are we trusting him?
What if Cody turns heel? No,
No, they're not going to do it. He's way too
Cody's
hot
the
right
equivalent to Cena right now.
now. Yeah.
I really hope they fuck him over.
Can you imagine two back-to-back Rumble wins,
And 2
back-to-back main
back-to-back
events
Mania
against Roman,
losses.
and
Hey.
you lose.
That'd be
twice.
amazing.
Hey, I could see in like August, 2K calls Cody. Hey, Cody, we want you for the cover. Click.
Hey, Cody, we updated the cover
Yeah.
digitally.
Unfinished story.
Oh my gosh.
We want people to keep buying the game until they can actually finish the story.
That should be a showcase. You
It
gotta
should be.
finish.
Yeah, you
But
got to
it never
figure it
ends.
out. You
It's
got
the
to unlock.
never-ending
You got to
story,
use
right?
Game Shark to finish the damn story.
Or like, did anyone play the showcase from last year with
Yeah.
the Cena one where you just
Yeah,
get
it was
beat?
dope.
Oh,
I like that.
and then
Like one
when-
match, you know, like no matter what, that's how Cody should be against Roman automatically.
Yeah.
Bro,
Match
remember the
starts-
last match? You had to beat Hogan and Bruno?
Yeah,
No, the one match where like Cena hits you with the finisher like right away and you get pinned. You're
Yeah,
like, no,
this is-
I'm replaying this.
Yeah.
And
What
Cena's
the
like,
hell?
you think I was gonna let you win every match? No,
it
you
took
know
me.
what?
It took me a while to figure out, like, yo, why can't I beat this match?
I was tight, bro. That game
I
got
kept
me
trying.
tight.
Remember in
I was
No
like,
Mercy when you have to face Andre to beat the whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or fight APA in a bar, for the
Well, that was so hard. Oh,
Yeah, the 2-on-1.
2-on-1 in the
I
bar.
hated
Whenever
it.
they would ask me, like, yo, you need help, $200. I'm like, here you go.
I would pay it right away. My ass ain't trying that.
No.
My
Jones-
favorite in that game is you can eliminate Stevie Richards in the middle of the match. Stevie Richards would be like, yo, we eliminated you. You got eliminated before me. Like, what? Because they replaced Big Show with Stevie Richards.
Jones, we were getting into a little argument before you decided to join us.
Argument about what?
We all were stating where Jacob Fatu is going to end up next, right? Joey said probably MLW because that's where he belongs. Panetta said, probably the Indies somewhere. Who knows? Maybe somewhere where he can actually start building his name and his dynasty. And then I said, who's Jacob Fatu? I had no idea who that was. First of
You
all,
not knowing who Jacob Fatu is actually doesn't bother me. Most of the world does not know who Jacob Fatu is.
thank you. Appreciate
But
it.
they
they
will.
need to. He is probably, well, not probably, he is the most athletic Samoan that they have at his size.
Yeah. Vinny, go and watch just a few YouTube clips and see this guy move.
But I do have a question. Why do these Samoans have very Caucasian names? Isn't that true, Jones? Like, look, you got Dwayne, right? Jacob. Like, where's the heritage here?
Okay, if you
Where's
want to play
Moana?
that, if you want to play that game, most of them have a surname due to the fact their regular name is too intricate for some people to pronounce. So to make it easier for people, they use simplified name.
So is
Jimmy and Jay's name aren't Jimmy and Jay.
Is Jacob Fatu like Jacobo, something like that?
I don't know his
surname?
full name. Like I didn't go all the way in with that. He's Jacob Fatu.
It's Jacob Samuel Fatu.
It's actually Jacob, and it's the middle name's even more Caucasian.
See, that's what Jay and Jimmy are. They're like
what is going
Jalea,
on?
like Fatu or whatever.
Yeah.
Josiah.
Like
even
Roman's name,
Joe Anawahi.
It's Joe.
Anawahi.
That's not his full name though.
What's his first full name? Joe
Noah or something like that.
Is it Joe Anawahi? The same the full name?
I butchered the pronunciation.
See, that makes sense.
Anawahi is the last name.
Bro, where'd they get Dwayne from?
Canada.
Right? I agree. Nia right now is my favorite Samoan pro wrestler at the moment.
Oh my goodness. Not Joe?
Nia.
Not Joe and his side plates?
No, Nia is my baby right now. Nia Jax. She's on another level right now. I think.
I don't know, man. I think Jay Uso.
And actually, Joe is his middle name.
So what's the first name?
It's spelled Leati. I don't know that. I'm not trying to butcher it.
Liati or Lady?
Yeah. Because before he became Roman Reigns, he was Liaki in NXT.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this would be a cool Samoan name for me. Vinny Anawahi, right?
Wow.
Vinny for sure. I like that. That fits.
What about Jones? What if they bring back
Liati, Joseph Anawahi.
Manu.
Who?
I can't see them bringing him back.
You don't remember Manu?
Who's Manu?
He was with Legacy back in like 2007, 2008.
It's Alpha Jr.
Yeah, he didn't work out for him. Wasn't the best.
I think The Rock and Roman should throw all this bullshit aside and become the Head Shrinkers 2. The Head Shrinkers Part 2. Or, you know.
If you're going to do something like that, you would use more than likely Jacob, Zilla, and Solo.
What about Camacho?
Who's that middle one? I know Jacob.
Zilla is the son of Umaga.
Oh, all right. I didn't even know. Oh, I mean, I'm sure Umaga.
He's just starting out. He's just starting out.
Brand new. Green.
He's good, back in good graces with Booker T. He went back to reality of wrestling.
Just keep him out of the legal. Just keep him out of legal.
That's why.
Is he a bad boy? Is he a bad guy? Is he a real life heel? Gets into some trouble. Jones,
you don't want to cross him in the street. I'll say that.
We were discussing how it is ridiculous that Jeff Hardy's still in a wrestling ring at this point. It is absolutely absurd. It's irresponsible, and it's something Tony Khan would do.
Here's my thing. I'm honestly not the biggest Jeff Hardy fan. I was always a pro Matt guy. So I really don't care about Jeff Hardy. He should have retired when he left WWE. When you walked out into the crowd, you should have kept walking. Bringing him into AEW was just trying to cash a check on a name.
That is the polite way for Jones to say, fuck Jeff Hardy. That was the nice way of saying
I will never say that completely to him because he's a very cool guy. Like, I did like him at one point, but I just thought Matt was the better wrestler.
I think you're still holding on to what happened in 2011, Jones.
And I see no hold on.
Victory Road is still burning.
That's
John,
going
you
to
know
be
what I
that's very
noticed about
approachable.
Jones? He holds wrestling grudges.
He does.
I hold life grudges, so it's
I think when you
anybody can catch these grudges.
Well, when you think of like Sting's run in TNA, that's like probably the first thing they notice.
That is
Jeff
a
Hardy
black
match.
eye for wrestling. It's not just
100%.
TNA.
No,
It's a black eye
it's
for wrestling.
100%. It's not just TNA. That
I
is
remember
one of the
Eric
largest
Bischoff
moments
talking
of-
about that night. Like he's talked about it a few times.
Like,
Jones,
Vince, you've seen it.
Do you forgive? You don't have to forget, but do you forgive?
What would Sting do? What would Sting do,
I'm going
Jones?
to put it this way. I'm not Sting.
Hogan has apologized
I'm
multiple
a
times.
heel. I'm going to put it like this, and I don't care if people start hating me for this. God forgives. I don't.
Okay, Ricky Rose. All right, okay.
No, that's from oh my god, I'm drawing a blank.
So
What's the
Hogan
movie
is
with
not
Denzel?
forgiven.
No, what's the movie
Jones.
with Denzel?
Hogan's not forgiven.
Hogan he's a wrestler. Remember, I don't like Terry Bollea. Hulk Hogan is a fictitious character.
Okay, that's right. You do say that all the time. You do.
It's still basically like fuck Hulk Hogan to me, for me though.
Okay.
But
And that's okay, you know. I respect your opinions. King J. Sean said Kirby forgives, bro. Relax. Kirby forgives.
I'm a work in progress. So
That's
until then,
Jones is like Denzel Washington and Man on Fire, and he's like,
Oh my god.
forgiveness is between God and them. It's my job to arrange the meeting.
Sure. Jones, so we have Revolution coming up. Is there any excitement building up for you in this pay-per-view?
I think there was 2 matches I wanted to see out of the 8.
Ospreay,
And even
that
them,
one.
they can.
Ospreay is going to be there now.
Ospreay versus Takeshita is the only thing is a must see for me.
Okay.
Me too.
But I can watch that on a replay. I don't see why, or I can watch that on the highlights on YouTube,
Okay.
X, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
Pornhub, right? I'm sure that they'll throw it in there somewhere too.
That might not be the match you're looking for if you go that route.
I mean, if you type
If you
in,
take a shit on Pornhub,
I was
like,
just gonna say
you're
that.
You're not going to
Sonny's on there, so I expect, you know,
You're not going to
Vince
get
McMahon
what
may
you're
show
looking for.
up if you type.
Vince will be on there.
You're not going to get what you're looking for if you go that route.
you're telling me you're not, Jones, you're not looking forward to Sting's retirement against the greatest tag team in the world?
Man.
Oh hell no!
Do you really want me
hell
to go in on that right now?
I do.
Okay. I'm going to completely co-sign Eric Bischoff on this. This is dumb. This was not the way to get them over. Like, a tag team match I understand Sting wanted to go out in a tag team match. I've gotten over that. That was his decision. The match should have been him versus Darby Allin. That would have been it.
I agree.
Especially
Or-
when you see Darby's passion, like last night, like he's fired up.
Oh, Darby's passion from last night.
Yeah.
Way to go, AEW. You made Cody to be an even bigger baby face.
That's what I'm hearing.
Oh, wait. Cody's not in your company anymore.
Ooh.
Way to go, jackass. Way to go.
Oh. I heard. Now, I did read that they were putting Jim Cornette over a little bit too. Am I reading things wrong here?
It was. Oh, don't listen to Meltzer.
Was it a Jim
Or was it-
Cornette-esque
It was-
promo?
But that's studying your craft. So I can't be mad if they were to go that route because the route they normally go
Yeah.
has no direction.
Is AEW, yeah.
That's Wardlow.
Oh, God.
It was
He
like,
got injured. How's the injury going?
oh, hey, soon as I'm able to wrestle again, Wardlow's going to win the championship and hand me the belt.
Ask Elvis Hair Wardlow, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Terrible. Absolutely horrible.
But
Jones.
I almost feel bad for Wardlow because he's suffering because of Vince McMahon. Once
What?
the allegations started over with Vince McMahon, the
Uh-huh.
hiring freeze started. Wardlow could have potentially jumped during then.
I see what you
However-
mean. I was like, I thought he was involved.
No. But he's a Wardlow is built like a WWE guy. AEW really doesn't have big guys.
Yeah, they're more high flyers, you know, jumping around, stuff like that.
See, Wardlow to me, like, after he powerbombed MJF like 13 times in that match to win the title, nothing else since then.
That was terrible. That was the end of Wardlow. Let's be real. Yeah. That was it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been
surprisingly too. Surprisingly, I mean, listen. Let's be real here. Yeah, I see what they tried to do and it didn't work. But Wardlow wasn't dead at that point.
But you know what's funny? It made MJF a bigger star because MJF went away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he came back and he was.
They could have revived him. They could have done something to revive him.
Because he was TNT champion. And he was barely on TV.
Man. Yeah.
It took too long to cross paths with MJF again. When MJF disappeared, you should have been bragging on it. When he came back, that should have been your first attack. Yeah. It was like, why is he coming back and getting right into the title picture? I beat him.
Yeah, true.
Like, make logic. Oh, I'm sorry. AEW.
But Jones, what do they do? Excited? You're not excited for Tony Storm and Deonna Purrazzo?
That's the only. Actually, no. That's one of the two matches. I don't even like. I'm a.
What, 8 matches on the card right now?
Yeah, I'm a Samoa Joe mark, and I don't care about the title match
because we already know the outcome.
I don't care about a 3-way match.
Bro, Revolution went from being one of their best events every fucking year.
Oh, I got the
events to the shittiest.
Well, they only got 6 right now, and I got the card right here.
It's a horrible event, bro.
Let me name you the card. So far, 6 I see.
This shit better be the same price as Fight Forever.
No, 6.
Go ahead.
So you got Sting and Darby versus the Young Bucks.
Okay.
Nope.
Trash.
Orange Cassidy versus Roderick Strong.
Oh. Nope.
God, trash.
And I love Roderick Strong, but
Roddy's my guy.
He was one of the toughest guys on the roster, but they just don't know what to do with him.
Panetta is Roderick Strong's long-lost brother. Next strong, Panetta. Next strong.
The Messiah, the backbreaker.
I must say this Happy Black History Month, Jones, by the way.
Okay, we got the we got the AEW World Title match. We know that.
I'm Bull 85.
Tony Storm versus Deonna Purrazzo. Can I say this? I have an issue with AEW. You're making
bunch of issues with AEW. Go ahead.
You're making Mariah May look like a Tiffany Stratton wannabe. Jones.
For me to completely understand your comparison, that would make me be able to watch an episode of the show without falling asleep.
Oh, but you know who I'm talking about. Like, it's
I know
the same mannerisms.
Jones is too busy staring at Sky Blue's ass. Jones, are you with us?
I've gotten news about that. It's deceptive. So
what?
Yeah,
hold on. Hold the phone.
I've gotten news. It's not as good in person from a very reliable source.
Dave Meltzer.
I said reliable.
Vince McMahon.
Nick Houseman.
I wouldn't admit anything about anyone's ass.
And that's how you know everybody.
Hold on. I got one of the best matches for you on the card. Eddie Kingston versus Bryan Danielson.
Is it for the belt?
Yeah, for the Continental Crown Championship.
Bro,
but if Danielson loses,
I'm sick of seeing them both.
But if Danielson loses, he has to shake Eddie Kingston's hand.
That's like the kiss my foot match.
Remember that Jerry Lawler and Bret Hart?
Wow.
We're kind of of like, here's what I'm saying. AEW right now, people may not catch this and may not understand it. AEW is in their Attitude Era phase. Which is borderline.
With no crowd.
What I mean by that is it's fluff, no filler. The matches are okay. There's no rhyme or reason though. It's more so throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah.
Humble, what you don't understand is I hate the Attitude Era. The Attitude Era was essentially reality wrestling for reality TV for wrestling.
Got right.
The actual in-ring stuff content went down, but it was entertaining.
You have to understand something about Jones. He's what you call a wrestling purist, right? To me, this is the definition of a wrestling purist.
You want to know why?
They love boring wrestling. You know, everything that puts you to sleep is epic.
You want to know why? You want to know why Jones?
The opposite is Attitude Era was entertaining, not the greatest wrestling, but it got eyes. It put butts in seats. Jacob Fatu is not putting a single ass or a Samoan ass in a seat.
You want to know why, Jones?
You might want to watch that. That's kind of my guy.
I'm telling you. No, Jacob Fatu.
You want to know why Jones has such hate for the Jeff Hardy Sting match? We know it was because of Jeff Hardy.
To your opinion. I'm not asking you for your opinion.
We know Jeff Hardy's state of mind that night. But also,
who?
You know, the Jeff Hardy Sting match. Remember how Jones is like, yo, I don't like, this.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy.
But Jones, that was when TNA was at his peak, when Bischoff and Hogan were there.
Peak for who?
Peaking ratings.
There were eyeballs.
Okay. Here's what I'll say to you. It's a common misconception. Just because some people are consuming, either watching or reading something or listening to something, doesn't make it great.
It was good on Mondays.
Just because you're watching it doesn't mean, oh, that's the greatest thing ever. No, it doesn't. That's just your opinion.
What if no one's watching it, Jones? Does that mean it's great?
It can be. Depends on what it is. Just because all the eyes aren't there, don't do Vince Russo like, wait a minute.
Yo, let me tell you something. Hold on.
Are you new here?
She gets one of these.
Is she new here?
Don't do our boy like that.
Is she new here?
I don't never seen her, but I'm liking her. Don't do our boy like that.
She needs
don't
to watch
do Vince
every
Russo.
Thursday.
Vince Russo is one of the greatest wrestling
Humble
writers in
85,
history.
man. She's got it going on.
I'm telling you.
Go back and watch the past episodes. Russo's been on a few times.
I
have no beef with Russo.
I love Russo, and I think some of his writing was fantastic.
Okay, welcome.
I will say this about this
show.
AEW Revolution card.
I'm telling you, I love it.
It is basically an in your house 95 card.
Oh. And you know what? That's being nice, because I'd love an In Your House 95 over this card.
It's basically Diesel and Bam Bam versus Tatanka and Sid in the main event.
It's Diesel versus Sid Justice.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, versus Psycho Sid in a lumberjack match.
Oh.
Stop.
When Diesel beats him with, guess what? A sidewalk slam.
This is the 2K20 for PlayStation 3.
I want to know something.
Go ahead,
Humble, who's your favorite wrestler?
Who's your favorite Humble? Who is your favorite wrestler?
AJ Styles.
I guarantee you, Jones will say someone you've never heard of.
I'm pretty consistent with the favorite wrestler.
It's AJ Styles. We know that. So, The Rock. She's a big Rock fan. All right, shout out. You can't argue The Rock.
Jones's favorite is SD Jones.
Damn.
Jones's favorite is actually Michael Jones. You ever heard of Michael Jones, aka Virgil?
Jones told me, I was like, Jones, man, seriously, like, who do you think is the most underrated wrestler of all time? He's like, to be honest, Chili Willy.
I actually like Chili Willy. He was funny. I'm not mad at The Rock.
You gotta love
telling
our
truth, though. Harlem
Our
Heat,
favorite tag team is Harlem Heat.
Harlem
Okay.
Heat. Okay, well, did you get
choice.
for that? Harlem Heat.
Harlem Heat, to me, is probably the best tag team in WCW next to the Steiners.
Harlem Heat.
I said I have no argument there. They're a good team.
That theme music.
Shout out to Virgil, by the way. Shout out to Virgil.
Yeah.
You know, Virgil. I reached out to Sean, our friend Sean, who takes care of Virgil. And Sean said, I want to read it verbatim here. I don't want to mess it up. Let's see. Sean. Here it is. So I reached out, said, I was reading some articles about Virgil, And, I was reading it's not looking good. How is he doing? He said he's not doing the best. Vinny, always great to hear from you. Right now, he is taking it day by day. When you hear someone say they're taking it day by day, that's not the greatest thing to hear. So we know I read that he had multiple strokes.
Yeah.
Multiple strokes, which is
Virgil.
brutal. So hang in there. Mike Jones, a.k.a. Virgil, the greatest $1 million champion of all time.
The Meat Stick King. Breadstick King.
Breadstick King. Shout out Breadstick Mafia. Jones.
Yeah.
So Revolution is this Saturday. Will you be watching it?
It's March 3rd.
March 3rd.
March 3rd.
Oh, that's 2 weeks away. Oh, so we got some time.
We got time for him to cram in some more matches. Finish the card we got, Joey.
Oh, yeah, let's
already
finish
did.
the card.
Those
What do we
were the
got?
6 matches.
That's it, Jones.
Oh, wow.
That's the card.
And we've got Ospreay, Takesha, and just 6 matches right now.
That's the
But
card.
this is a big year for AEW. All right, March 13th, Mercedes Moné is likely going to be making her debut.
God.
They've already sold over 5,000 tickets in a few days, Vinny. This is better numbers than they've been pulling
For Boston.
How about Tony only signing these wrestlers to like 1-year contracts?
Any news on that contract with Mercedes Moné?
I heard it was for multiple years.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
For multiple millions?
He signs like the big wrestlers to They said Jericho is like the highest paid person in the company by far.
And it's understandable. He's been there since day one. He's their legend. Jones, no one's paying Jacob Fatu that kind of money.
You keep throwing that name out there. You're going to put some respect on the name. Once he shows up, you're going to be like, I was wrong.
But speaking of when he shows up, what about Okada Jones? You were dead set on the rumors about him showing up in NXT.
I thought it was NXT as well. I thought it was NXT.
Right? That's what the birdies were whispering. Now,
yeah, who is that person that's showing up on NXT? They did a video.
I think it's Bo Dallas. It might be Bo. It's kind of cryptic. Or
it would be a waste to bring Bo back to NXT.
Oh.
It's not Okada, man. I think he's definitely AEW bound.
More power to him. I like Humble.
Can I just ask something?
I like
here?
Humble.
I've liked Humble since her first comment.
No.
She just spits facts.
She just dropped the name I was considering.
Let me see.
Yeah,
Who is
Tamatonga?
this? Tamatonga. Now, Humble, I'm just going to agree with you on this one because, I'm more of a mainstream fan. I don't pay attention to indies. I don't pay attention to...
He's not an indie wrestler.
To wrestlers who are not on television live. That's just my thing. Now we have our purists here. We have Mike Jones, who is the purist. We have Joey V, who's a historian, and we have Panetta, who is our Canadian king and knows way more about the history and the indies than I do. Me, myself, and I focus on what puts asses in seats because that's where I'm sitting.
Tamatonga is from New Japan.
New Japan. See, there you go.
Listen,
there you go.
I already know how this show will go.
Bullet Club member.
Okay.
I will. Vinny, let me ask you a question. I'm going to give you a trivia question.
Talk to me.
Nobody else answer. Who started Bullet Club?
Who started the Bullet Club?
Yeah.
I see a lot of people talking Bullet Club. You
sound like a politician.
You have the Good Brothers. They've named themselves 14 times. The Good Brothers, which are just, a waste of space in WWE right now with Michi, whatever her name is.
Michin.
Stop beating around the bush. Answer the question.
And then, hold on. I'm getting there. Who else? Then we also have, whatchamacallit? We have the brothers. Oh, my God.
The Good Brothers?
You went right back to him?
I will give you a hint. He is in WWE.
He's in WWE. AJ Styles.
No.
He was in the Bullet Club.
Yeah, but he didn't start.
The question is who started it.
He's in WWE now?
Yeah.
who started Bullet Club? He's in WWE right now.
This is painful.
I'm trying to think. Are they a top? No, don't tell me it's Cody.
No.
Are they a top guy?
Remember, they do
You
this
believe
in the
that
club, okay?
they're
They
only
asked
guy.
Kevin Nash about that, like, do you have an issue with them doing it? And Kevin Nash said, no. If they can take it and run with it, go ahead.
Are they a top guy?
I mean, he's top.
They're
Nick
not
Carter?
Cody level, but
It's not like
they're
Baron Corbin or some shit.
No,
right?
he's top. Do you give up?
Yeah, I give up. Who is it?
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor? Oh, that's right.
Oh, look at him. See, I'm going to tell you guys right now, Panetta and Jones can back me up on this.
Finn Balor.
When we're live the Thursday after WrestleMania and say Jacob Fatu comes out and calls Cody, Finney's going to be like, I told you guys.
I told you he was good. I knew there was something about Jacob. I knew there was something about this guy, Jake.
Oh my goodness.
When I hear Jacob, I think of like Jake Paul. You got Jacob Fatu.
And he's going to be like, yo, man, I'm digging this Jacob Fatu, man.
Jacob
Jones,
Fatu.
Bullet Club has been running, since like 2012, 2013-ish?
Shorter, longer than that. I'd say 2009.
Yeah, I can't remember.
When did it start mattering?
Immediately.
Added when Prince Devitt started
13, 2013.
Yeah?
2013.
May 3rd.
It seems longer than that.
Yeah.
But 2013, but Vinny, it mattered when Prince Devitt started the group.
I mean, Tama Tonga was, one of the original members.
I tried watching Wrestle Kingdom. I'm gonna be honest with you. Secretly, I tried. Let me see if I can get through Wrestle Kingdom. And look at Jones's face. I did. I put Wrestle Kingdom on.
That's not a spectator sport.
I watched it, bro. Jones,
Which Wrestle Kingdom?
The latest one, the one that just happened.
Nah, that's not where I
The
would
one that just happened. I put it on, and I was like, let me give it a shot. And it was rough, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what it is about me, but it was tough to get through.
Did you download Pluto TV?
I couldn't even finish it.
Wrestle Kingdom is it's a marathon.
It's like it reminded me of the Olympics. Right?
It's a marathon as far as wrestling, as far as that, because it's their big show.
It's a spectacle.
It's their WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's like a big spectacle.
It's almost bigger than WrestleMania.
Yeah.
You expect it. Well, I mean, that's why I put it on. I was like, okay, so this is New Japan's WrestleMania. So I'm expecting, lights, camera, action, let's go.
No.
It was very, very different.
See,
very different,
you look at wrestling just from a predominantly WWE lens, right?
Yes.
You can't look at Wrestle Kingdom like WrestleMania.
Mm-mm.
The only comparison is that it's their biggest show, but it's not like WrestleMania at all.
There's the showmen that you would have even held you to that are now in WWE, AEW. Like you would have had to see when Kenny Omega was fighting Okada.
Yeah, like if you look at the top guys in AEW now or in the pending future, they were all the top guys in New Japan not that long ago.
Yeah.
And I still wouldn't recommend you watching the Omega Okada matches. They're not going to hold you.
But have you watched Impact Wrestling on Pluto TV yet?
Who, me? Yeah. Impact? No.
It's on Pluto TV. I told you, download the app, watch it, see about TNA.
I'll do this. Here's what I'll do. You're lucky I'm watching an NXT episode. Okay? I watch Big Boys. I watch mainstream. I watch what's on TV, what's live, what's popping, right? Because I watched WWF since I was a baby, since I was pushed out. It was WWF all day. Now, I will make a deal with you. I will download Pluto TV. Hopefully, I have access to this.
It's free.
Is it free app on your
phone? Free app.
Go figure. All right.
No. When he downloads it, he's gonna see Baywatch. Like a whole series. He's gonna be like, I'm gonna stick right here.
I'll download Pluto. And I'll go to the last Impact.
It's sports, and you'll
paper
see it.
It's events.
It's a channel. It's a channel.
Who's the biggest star in Impact right now?
No, but this is like old Impact, like old TNA.
Oh, this isn't the latest stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's vintage.
It's like Perk Angle and stuff.
Yeah. It's that era.
I wouldn't mind watching that era.
You know what? I think we should have Vinny watch Collision in Korea.
The hell's that?
No.
Collision.
He would learn a few things.
They have a show named Collision in Korea.
If you watch Dark Side of the Ring, you would know.
Collision in Korea.
He skipped that one because he didn't know what was going on.
Bro, I just found out. Recently that Texas Tornado had one foot.
Collision in Korea. Why is this about?
I just found that out. I had to learn that from the Iron Claw.
Oh,
what?
boy.
That Texas Tornado had one foot.
Oh yeah, I remember when he's.
I was like, this is bullshit. I was like, why are they doing this for the movie? There's no way this really happened. I looked it up. Sure as hell. This man wrestled with one foot.
Yeah, he took a shower with his boots.
That's
on.
incredible.
Roddy Piper said he was comfortable to take his boot off in the hotel room.
That's absolutely incredible. Shout out to
You never heard of Collision in Korea?
Hell no. I don't
didn't
watch
watch that Dark Side of the Ring?
US.
You didn't watch that Dark Side of the Ring episode?
Which one was it?
Like season 3.
Who was
Yeah,
it,
when
though?
they
Who was
went
the, who was the guy?
overseas.
No, it was called Collision in Korea.
Oh, yeah. With the Eric Bischoff one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was called. See, I didn't even know. But it was WWF or WCW guys, right? WWF? WCW.
WCW.
Yeah. With Bischoff.
Scott Norton, Too Cold Scorpio.
Man. I remember he was talking about how he was like running or getting his morning run in or whatever. And
You saw it. Come on.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah, but I forgot it was called Collision in Korea.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of the event that no one saw.
That's what AEW's crowds look like right now.
Humbling you, Vinny.
How many tickets are sold for Revolution at this point? Do we have tickets?
It's almost sold out.
Yeah.
How
Everybody
many tickets
wants to
has
see their-
Sting sold?
No, that's why, because they want to see Sting's retirement.
Yeah,
It's over 10,000.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, they get one of these. Good for
It
them.
makes sense. It's in
Good for them.
Greensboro, North Carolina.
This
Now,
can't.
is,
It's WCW, NWA country. So he
Is
goes out.
is Flair gonna show up in the match? I hope not. I don't even want him there at the end of the match. I don't want him anywhere on the crowd.
Who, Flair?
Yeah.
I just saw a video of him smoking some good with Mike Tyson.
Oh, snap.
Good old Ricky.
I got a possible. I mean, we know SummerSlam is possible in Cleveland, right?
Right.
Mhm.
But it says WWE is set to receive 1.6 million of tax credits from the state of Ohio in 2024.
There it is. I mean, it's going to be there.
Yep.
It's either going to be
Shout out
in
to
the
Cleveland.
baseball stadium or the football stadium.
I have an update on the amount of tickets distributed for Revolution. At
Where
this
are we
point
at?
in time, we are at 15,621 tickets.
Wow.
There
That's-
are available
that's
461 tickets left.
You think they make that match the last match?
Yeah, I think
I would
the
hate.
Sting-
No, I'm going to be that guy. Distributed does not mean sold.
It's kind of like
That is
WrestleMania 9, where
Yeah.
they distributed like all the tickets,
Yeah.
half the tickets.
Does
to,
not
like,
mean
the
sold.
people.
Messenger. I'm just going off
So
Wrestle tickets.
if you're giving
All
out tickets,
4,000 of Sting's family members got tickets distributed
I'm
to
calling
them.
out all promotions on this. Giving out tickets does not mean a sellout.
One of
Tell
his sons
TNA
looked
that,
like
Jones.
him.
Tell
I said I'm calling out all promotions.
I'm
No
saying.
one's taking that.
You know what though? Even with tickets distributed, if they're putting over 15,000 people at least in an arena,
That's pretty good.
good for them because they're struggling.
I mean, yo, have you heard how quiet the Dynamites are? Like, while I thought it was New Japan.
That's why
I thought I was
it's
watching
Collision.
Wrestle Kingdom.
That's why I said it's Collision in Korea.
It's so
Silent.
bad. Super silent, bro.
The problem is you're putting together matches with no story. That's
Jones
what
about to.
humble. That's what I do. I'm the controversial guy around here.
You're not like Seth. You're not like Seth the Cody on Raw. We gotta beat Roman.
Yeah.
You want me to bring back the Shield?
I'm Mr. TNA. That is my promotion until I die.
That no one talks nothing about TNA.
Look behind them. Look behind them. You got the TNA belt. You got the IWGP. That's what he flexes. That's it. That's it. Jones, first of all, thank you. Happy Black History Month, by the way, to you, my king. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it.
Good thing is we can all have a discussion about wrestling.
And that's the thing. I'm glad that I have these guys on screen to really, show me the roots. Show me down these little hallways that I always skipped because I always stayed on I always stayed in my lane when it came to wrestling. I never veered and went off down these dark alleys, these dangerous hallways and pathways like TNA, New Japan.
Actually, AEW is the dangerous one. More people are getting hurt there than anywhere else. So what are you talking about?
AEW is dangerous, but I was with AEW since day one. I got to see this through.
So what's the problem with me seeing TNA through?
No, I don't think there's a problem, Jones. What I'm saying is that you act like these guys are stars. Like Jacob Fatu. He's not a star.
He's not in TNA. He has not been in TNA.
He's in MLW, right? MLW.
He's a free agent. He's nowhere.
And you talk about him like he's some monster that everyone's waiting to sign.
Hey, let me ask you this, Vinny. How many wrestlers in WWE right now are homegrown? Came up through NXT that were never at another place.
I'm guessing here. All right, I'm guessing here. Darby Allin. Are we including indies? Are we including
WWE?
indies?
What are you doing?
I said WWE, not AEW.
Oh, I thought you said AEW. My bad.
Thanks for watching,
WWE
everybody.
homegrown. WWE homegrown.
Yeah.
Homegrown, and we're talking no OVW and all that.
No. I'm talking about like OVW, but
we
they
have
were
to
never
talk
at
about
nowhere else. Just WWE.
Brock.
Okay.
Randy Orton.
Okay.
Batista.
Okay. I'm talking about in WWE right now.
Jonathan Cena.
Is he wrestling right now?
Technically, no.
I mean, he's there. He hasn't retired.
He didn't start in OVW.
Where'd he start?
He started.
I'm not talking high schools and stuff, Jones. I'm talking,
UWF.
What the hell's UWF?
He
Bianca. Humbles help me out. Bianca.
Universal Wrestling Federation.
Bianca.
He was there with
Thank you, Humble.
Samoa Joe.
John Batoy, Logan
Prototype.
Paul.
Technically, that's not an exaggeration.
Logan Paul.
There's basically one right now in WWE. Roman. Homegrown.
There's got to be somebody else in there.
You say Seth, you're saying ROH. You're saying
I
Kevin
wouldn't say
Owens.
Seth. I wouldn't say
you're
Seth.
saying ROH. I'm just
thinking. There's got to be somebody else. Bad Bunny. Thank you, Humble. See, I told you, Bad Bunny. That's a good one. Humble. Give me one wrestler besides Roman that was homegrown in WWE. Unpopular opinion, but Cody isn't really a well. Max Dupree.
Nope.
Bedoy, stop.
Get him out of here.
But Jones, I appreciate you making it on the show that you called. So thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Jones is.
He is the head of the table. The only one that watches all things wrestling, even the ones that people don't watch. He watches.
Jones is head of the meat. Head of the meat.
Matthew
Head
Panetta.
of the meat.
Whoa! Pause.
The Canadian King, all the way up from Canada, the snowy Canada. Thank you, Panetta, for being here. Joey V, the bully of the hallways of pro wrestling belt collecting. He is here with us. Thank you, Joey, for being here. Appreciate you all being here. I'm Vinny Vegas. We will be here next week on Thursday, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern, sharp. Except for Jones, who will be like 8:10, 8:16, around there. But we appreciate y'all watching. Give us a subscribe on YouTube if you feel like
slap cheeks.
If you feel like seeing this shit show again, appreciate it. We'll talk to you later.